Where have you been?
When homes get changed. That is all right, isn't it?
Reg has been missing for 16 hours. This is about as bad as it gets.
If you want to make a speech, Danny, now isn't exactly the right time.
If you knew something about who's got Reg and you're not sane...
It's Simpson. He'd do anything to stop me giving evidence at the trial.
He can't have any hold over you if you've already come clean. And that's what you've got to do now, Des.
Des, Meadows is looking for you. Looks like it's on the warpath, mate.
Either you come clean, Des, or I do.
Right. Now, you're certain that the last time you saw Reg was at 4 o'clock yesterday?
Yes, sir.
You couldn't have got the location wrong. You couldn't have been 500 yards up the road on a different street corner. You're absolutely sure it was near a pillar box on Mustard Street?
Yes, sir.
Well, we've got CCTV tape overlooking that pillar box from 9 o'clock. You weren't there at 4 o'clock, and neither was Reg.
Drink this, you need to drink something.
Oh, thanks. Am I going to get out of here?
Of course. Of course you will.
Your mate's going to see what's happening, has he?
He'll be back soon.
He's a scary bloke.
We're not meant to talk. He said that we're not to talk.
Yeah, well... do everything he says, do you? Well, yeah, mind you, I wouldn't want to cross him.
Cross him and you can end up dead.
Reg went out to post a letter and then... Look, someone must have seen something.
Do yourself a favour, Taviner. Mr. Meadows is a DCI and I'm an inspector. And between us, we have nicked plenty of villains who've got more between their ears than you have. So if you're holding something back, we are going to find out.
I know what drew you to the Met, Taviner. And it wasn't public spiritedness, was it? You're the bloke who gets his kick screaming around the streets, flashing his blue lights. Well, never make the mistake that you know anything about real policing. Just get one thing straight. Our job is making liars cough. That's what we're good at. That's what we get paid for.
It happened just like I said, sir. Why would they lie about something like that?
Well, with you, it's usually something about saving your own skin.
The way you're going on, you think it was my fault that Reg was grabbed?
Well, was it? You know, I've never taken a shine at you, Taviner. As far as I'm concerned, the service would be better off without the likes of you. Now, if Inspector Gold and I want to see the back of you, there's nothing you can do to stop us.
And what's that meant to mean?
This isn't being recorded. There's no witnesses. We can say anything we want about you, and there's nothing you can do about it.
I haven't done anything wrong, sir.
Well, it'd be your word against ours, then, won't it? Which is the word of one jumped-up, not-so-bright knucklehead against two senior officers. And who's going to believe you?
We can do what we like with you, Taviner. So if I was you, I'd make very sure that you don't give us any reason to kick your backside all the way to the dog queue.
It happened the night before. Monday night. About 9:15. And it wasn't Mustard Street, it was near the Shipley warehouses.
The strategy will be simultaneous raids on all of Simpson's connections.
Reg has been missing for more than 30 hours, and not 20, as we first thought.
Yeah, all right, quiet down. Now, look, PT Taviner's been on the front line with this one. He's had to deal with threats on Reg's life. None of us know how we deal with that situation. He's also had to grapple with pressures that the rest of you can only imagine, so I don't want anybody asking him questions about it. Let's just get on with the matter in hand.
We also have a trail that by now is pretty cold. OK, we've got SO-19 and 2 armed response units for support, and TSG will be here helping us throughout the day, all right?
Now, we want to find Reg, but I want to make one thing very clear. Simpson's trial starts today. So I don't want to give Simpson or his lawyers the opportunity to suggest that the outcome of this trial could be marred by police intimidation. Now, some of these suspects are going to be armed. Inspector Spencer's going to be lead the armed response unit. So I don't want any heroics. You leave that to the units who are trained to deal with that sort of threat. OK, that's it.
So how come Taviner was holding out on us when Reg went missing?
Something tells me we haven't heard the half of it yet, Duncan.
Take it easy when you get out there, all right? No unnecessary risks.
Right, Sergeant.
So, you still think you know the difference between telling the truth and lying? Or maybe that doesn't matter anymore, as long as you get what you want.
I don't suppose you've ever been economical with the truth.
What's that meant to mean?
We do what we need to do. All of us. You're not that different to me, Danny. You told Tina Pope what she needed to hear so you could get what you wanted. I tell a court what they need to hear to put a villain down. A villain that deserves to go down. Now, you might not like that, mate. But that's the way it is.
Sierra Oscar 1 from 202.
I'm receiving.
Everyone in position, Ma'am. Over.
Stand by 202.
Let's hope he's tucked up in bed if we're going to pay him a visit.
Who is this guy anyway, Gov?
Well, he's been involved with Simpson from the start, you know. There's photographs of him and Simpson on marches, sitting together at rallies on the same platform. He's also got form for terrorism in Northern Ireland.
Brilliant.
DCR Meadows from 149. We have eyeball in the kitchen, sir. Over.
All units from DCR Meadows. Let me know if he moves upstairs.
Listen, about earlier on when you asked me to stay over, I just wanted to say that
I made a right fool of myself, all right? But this isn't the time, Luke. And just now I couldn't care less. Reg might be in there.
Target now back in the bedroom, sir. Over.
All units from DCI Meadows, attack, attack, attack.
Go, go, go! You're in the house! Oh, please! Stand still! Stand still! You come and keep looking at me. Keep looking at me. Stop! Now kneel down. Kneel down. Fall forward onto the palms of your hands now. Lie down! Lie down! Hands on your head!
Kneel down!
Hands on your head!
Lie down! Keep your hands behind your head!
Right, up.
What gives you the right to come onto my property like this?
Are you the landlord, sir?
Who do you think I am?
Just answer the question. Are you the landlord of the Lord Banbury Public House, 1 Thomas Greaves?
You better have a warrant for this.
I'll take that as a yes then, shall I?
We believe you're an associate of Jeffrey Simpson.
Yeah, so what? I know him. It's not a crime, is it? Besides, the last time I looked around, we used to live in a democracy.
Still involved with politics, Mr. McCourt?
Look, why don't you tell me what it is you're looking for, and perhaps I can help you?
We lost something, and we thought we might find it here.
You taking a mick? Look around here. I've got enough bits and pieces of my own without holding on to your stuff.
Do his cuffs. So you're out of work, eh?
Yes, I am unemployed.
Ever thought about retraining?
Do you know, that's a great idea. That's dead on. Thank you very much. I'll take your advice. Perhaps I should join the police, eh?
Yeah, well, if you do, don't come to me for a reference.
Oi, next time you come around here, use the doorbell. I'm trying to tart the place up a bit. Sorry I was a while. I ran into a little trouble with the police.
What happened?
Nothing really. They were just rattling a few cages. Don't worry, they didn't find anyone. Hello, Reg. I remember when my little old mother used to have to dander down to the corner with a fistful of 10p's to make a phone call, eh?
I couldn't have one of those, could I? I could use making a few phone calls myself.
I like it, Reg. Sense of humour. It's good. Mind you, humour can be found in any situation provided you're prepared to look for it. Am I right? You know what this place used to be, Reg? Do you? Have a guess. Slaughterhouse. Where they kill all the wee moot cows. Now that is a nice job.
Oh, hold on, let's go. All right, let's go.
Superintendent, can you tell me what's happening, please? Thank you, everybody. As I'm sure you're aware, this has been a very demanding time for all of my officers. Mr. Simpson's trial is something that we've all been waiting for. But I speak for everyone at Sun Hill when I say that our prime motive is to see that justice is done. I'm afraid that's all I have to say for the time being. Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, OK. Thanks, Robbie.
Danny, going to court, you want a lift?
No.
Listen, I'm testifying in an hour. We want to get our story straight.
We've done our talking, Des. It's time to tell the truth.
Well. Looks like your friends at Sun Hill don't care about you anymore, Reggie.
What have you asked them to do? Have a whip round?
You're a funny man, aren't you, Reg? It's a shame, really, isn't it? You know, if you weren't a copper and I wasn't a criminal, I bet you and I could be best mates.
What have you requested? £1 million and an aeroplane to take you to Mexico?
No. Nothing as dramatic as that, Reg.
So what then?
Justice. We want justice. Now, don't tell me you've forgotten about the court case today, Reg, eh? Please, don't tell me you've forgotten about that. How could you? 6 of your colleagues burned to death in Sun Hill, Nick. Now, who could have done that, eh?
What's all this got to do with that?
Well, let's just say we're here as a reminder for what's at stake. Because, now listen, Reg, I know you might find this hard to believe because you are an honest chap. But there are people out there, believe me, who find it very difficult to tell the truth in situations like this. Am I right?
I need to know if you're going to back me up in there.
Just shut up, William. I'm trying to think.
It's too late for thinking now, Danny.
Just tell me something, will you? Is there anything you wouldn't do to get what you want?
I want Simpson put away for a long time. Is there anything wrong with that?
It doesn't matter how you do it.
Not if it's what he deserves. Look, if this system was worth anything, it'd be doing the job for us. That's what you don't understand. This system is stacked in favour of the villains. That's why we have to give justice a helping hand. Any news on Reg, sir?
No, nothing. This is why I've come down here. Now, look, whatever the situation with Reg is, we mustn't forget that there are 7 dead police officers depending on you. On both of you. So whatever pressure you're under not to, you've got to tell the truth. You've got to nail Simpson. It's what Reg would want.
You don't seem like the sort of bloke who normally gets mixed up in this sort of thing. It's not too late to get out, you know. Before it gets even worse.
Who are you trying to kid when you kidnapped a copper? That's as bad as it gets. Andy, I told you not to call me back. Well, tell Mummy you don't like her. No, Gary. Listen, yeah. Listen, I'll see you after school. Promise.
How old is he?
Shut up, will you?
Hello, Mal. It's me. Sit down, Reg. I thought I told you no phone calls. But then you are as thick as the proverbial 2 short planks, are you not? You know what your trouble is, sonny boy? Lack of motivation. Now, I, as your line supervisor, I should be able to do something about that, don't you think? Look at him. There's absolutely no reason for you to let Reg escape, because he can identify you, sonny boy.
There'll be a sergeant in charge of each team when you get over there. I want no effort spared. Be professional and take your time. Rushing's only going to result in us missing something.
Hey, if it's all over between them two, like, what do you reckon are my chances?
Do you think of nothing else?
Not really.
Any chance me having one of those?
I didn't know you smoked. You should have told me.
Yeah, well, I gave up years ago, you know, but, well, as they say, most likely to be taken up again in a stressful situation.
Oi, you stop walking about. You're wearing a hole in the floor and you're making me dizzy.
We should have been gone by now. You said a few hours, that was all.
Oh, shut your face before I have to shut it for you. How long is it since you had a cigarette, Reg?
Oh, well, it's, it'd be about 20 years.
You look like you've forgotten how to do it. Oh, Reg. Matches. Mal. Excuse me, Reg. I've just got to write a wee note. Has to be delivered fairly soon.
Want me to add something to it?
No, I think I can manage. Tell the truth, or Hollis is dead. No. Dead meat. You like that, Reg, eh? Dead meat. So tell me this, Reg. Do you believe in what you do?
I try my best.
I asked you, do you believe in what you do? You see, it's a rare commodity these days. Ideals, character.
I've got to go home soon. I can't stay here much longer.
Oh, shut up, you tosser. Stand there saying you want to go home. What's he like, Reg, eh?
Well, not everyone's cut out for kidnapping, aren't they?
You know, I can't go back to my home now. You know what kept us going, Reg? We thought this was the mother country. We did. My daddy used to cry when he touched the Union flag. Filled up and cried. Look at it now. People spit on the flag. They even wear it as underpants. You know something, Reg, when I walk around the streets of your country, there's more foreigners than there are British. Now, do you think that's why our granddaddies fought in the First World War? Do you think that? Because I don't. I do not indeed.
Jeffrey Simpson, you are charged that on the 12th of April 2002, you did unlawfully kill Derek Conway. You are further charged that on the 14th of April 2002, you did unlawfully kill Samuel Harker, Andrew Monroe, Paul Riley, Catherine Spears, Diane Worrell, and Ben Hayward. How do you plead? Guilty or not guilty?
Not guilty on all counts.
Real policing, real courage. It's more about being the kind of man that Reg is. Can you believe I've said that? After all the stick we've given him. See, the truth is, he's a copper who's been out there for 20 years, sticking his neck on the line, and getting nothing in return.
Yeah. Yes, he's sitting right here in front of me. Midday. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Dear, dear. It's not looking very good, Reg. You see, time is moving on. Keys. What? Keys to the handcuffs, Mal. I don't want to come back here and find the place empty. Bye, Reg.
Jack? Simpson's got himself a smart brief. If we're not careful, he's going to get off on a technicality.
You got to come clean. Tell the truth. Tell the jury you never heard Simpson confess. You have to for Reg.
If you've gone totally insane, we'll lose everything.
We can't do this, Des. There's too much at stake. This whole thing has got way out of control. We should never have got in so deep.
You're just panicking because of the situation.
I've just spoken to the father of a girl who died because I didn't tell the truth. Now, the situation here is Reg is going to die if we lie. And I'm not about to let that happen.
First car.
Tina died because I made a promise I didn't keep. I didn't know how to protect her. I was far more interested in getting her collared than what was going to happen to a girl and her kid.
What's this got to do with Simpson?
We can't go on making up the rules as we go along. It's not right. It's as simple as that.
PC Taviner.
PC Taviner, they're ready for you now.
You've got to show Meadows.
PC Taviner, the court is waiting for you.
Sir, better take a look at this.
Right, I'm going to call an adjournment. Interview Simpson. I should have done it earlier.
Don't do that, sir. I've got to find Reg first. This is just what Simpson wants, getting the trial stopped.
PC Taviner.
You was meant to be long gone by now. Something's wrong.
Why are you doing this, Mal?
Because I ain't got a choice. I haven't had a job for 3 years. My kid's sick. I owe a moneylender. Lots. And my wife's scared.
You do have a choice, you know.
I ain't got no choices! Can't remember the last time I had any choices.
Look, I know this is ridiculous, but this dead meat phrase. I want you to give Gina Gold a ring and tell her to start searching places that have got anything to do with meat. You know, butcher shops, meat packing places, you know, sort of thing.
Bit of a long shot, girl.
Yeah, I know it is. But just do it, will you? I want to go listen to Taviner.
Your mate, he isn't going to come back in here and let me go. If they kill me, you'll be responsible. You'll be charged with murder.
No one's going to get killed.
Right, take me about 10 minutes to get the car. So tape up his eyes, tape up his mouth. When I get back, be ready to move.
I swear, by Almighty God, that the evidence I shall give shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Oh, no, look, please. Come on. They're not going to let me go now. You can't let me go because I've seen your face. Look, I've never harmed you, and I've never harmed your kids. You don't have to be part of this. What are your kids going to think, eh, when they find out you murdered a policeman? When you've murdered a copper just for a few pounds? Come on, don't go. Kiss it. You try a crowbar, a chisel.
No, it's not good. It's made of some reinforced stuff.
Try something else. Try something else. Come on, come on.
I've got to go now. I've got to go now. I've done everything I can. I tried, didn't I?
Please. Please. Come on, don't go. You're my only chance of survival. Look, you can just walk out of here, and no one will ever know. Look, please, give me that chance. Give me a chance to live. Look, please.
PC Taviner, were you alone with the prisoner when he chose to make this alleged confession to you?
No.
And who was with you in the police car when you claim Mr. Simpson suddenly decided to come clean about his crime?
DC Glaze.
I put it to you, PC Taviner, that you wanted to go to Mr. Simpson's house because you expected to find something there.
Milady, I must object. My learned friend is...
Mr. Kelly, continue.
Because you'd already decided that Mr. Simpson was guilty.
My learned friend is basing his line of questioning on sheer conjecture.
Simpson is guilty. He told me that night in the car. He said it was him that firebombed Sun Hill. Said he was glad, like he was proud of it or something.
You liar, Taviner! You fitted me up!
Silence! Be quiet, Mr. Simpson.
You're not going to get away with this. You killed those police officers, not me. You're the one who did this. You killed them. You killed all of them. I can't do no more for you. You're going to have to hit me. Make it look like you've done us over. If they find out I helped you, I'm dead. Come on now. Please!
Right, come over here.
Boys alone for more than a minute, can I? What the hell have you done to poor old Mal, eh? Do you know I underestimated you, Reg?
Yeah, well, it's the story of my life. You should have read my school reports.
Looks like I got here just in time. Get against the wall and shut up!
Huh. If you shoot that thing, it'll be heard for miles around.
What, this little thing, Reg? No such luck, baby. This little thing is almost silent. Nobody's coming around for you, Reg. Sit down, Reg. Sit down and shut up. I understand. Well, Looks like your time's up.
OK, that's 14 butchers, 2 supermarkets and a restaurant that cures its own ham.
Let's keep going.
Right, what else have we got?
A meat processing plant, another butcher's, and an old slaughterhouse. Should we do that?
Nah, we'll do the butcher's, it's closer.
Well, Reg, it looks like PC Taviner has decided to save his own skin in the end. It's funny that. You see, most people in the end are swayed by self-interest.
You could just let me go.
No. I'm afraid I can't do that, Reg. But listen, it's very humane. Steel bolt right between the eyes. I promise you, Reg, you won't feel a thing.
Goodbye, Reg! Come on, get up. Come on, Husky, get it. Right, let's go, come on.
No way, we'll never make it!
I didn't know there were so many meat wholesalers in Sunhill.
You know what? I think I've gone right off bacon.
OK, where to?
Whiskey Industrial Estate.
Whiskey.
Come on!
Sierra Oscar from 149.
Go ahead, over.
5 Brigade Police to the Old Banner Street Slaughterhouse, Whiskey Estate.
Look at that.
Now. Go while you can.
Reg, can you hear me?
We need ambulance urgently at Barrow Street Slaughterhouse, Westgate Estate.
Reg!
Go. Talk to me, Don.
They found Reg.
And?
He's alive.
That means Simpson hasn't got anything on us.
Reg may be alive, but it's no thanks to you. You'd have let him die out there.
But he's not dead, though, is he? So that means we just got to get on with it.
I'm not doing this anymore, Des. I've made up my mind. When it comes to giving evidence, I'm telling the truth.
Des? How long have you been here?
All night.
Where's my stuff, Dad? What have they done with my things? Is there a mobile phone in there?
Yeah.
Got it off one of the blokes.
So you're going to be out catching kidnappers today?
I can't believe Boyden's paired me with Luke. I can't even look at him. How am I going to survive a whole day?
What's the problem, girl? You went from Lewisham. Have you never been turned down before?
Oh, it's so humiliating.
It's not as bad as getting to the interesting bit and finding out you can't put the mustard.
Oh, let me speak to you. Don't know how you did it, Des. Standing up in court, giving evidence like that. Not knowing if Reg was dead or alive.
Sorry I'm late, Sarge. Reason? I've been with Reg.
OK, how is he?
Knocked out with his sedatives.
Did they torture him? Nice one, Gary. Come on, let's get to it.
The worst thing is wearing your best pulling knickers and then not pulling, right?
You ready?
No, the worst thing is I still fancy him. This is a nightmare.
Danny, need a word. I've been in the hospital all night with Reg. He's okay.
So you give a monkeys about him this morning, do you?
We can nail Simpson now.
Simpson never confessed to me, and I'm not saying that he did.
Danny, you can't walk in that court and stitch me up.
This is about the truth, Des, and doing things the right way.
The truth is that Simpson needs putting away by any means necessary.
Take a look. This is Tina. I'm about to go and see her lying on a slab. I was so obsessed with putting someone away that I couldn't see that I placed her in danger. And you can't see that your web of lies nearly killed Reg.
So do you want to let him murder or walk free?
If he goes down because we lied, the whole thing could fall apart.
We've already lied. Look, if you change your story now, we could both lose our jobs. We'll go down for perjury. Danny! Danny!
Do you know, I keep thinking what would have happened if I hadn't read that article.
Forget the article. They said you can go home soon. As soon as they've checked you over.
I don't want to go home, Des. Don't want to be by myself.
You'll be all right. Look at what you went through yesterday.
That was survival. Do you know, I was more scared than I thought anyone could be. I thought I was going to die, Des.
The trial of Jeff Simpson continues today at the Old Bailey. Jeff Simpson is charged with the firebombing of Sunhill Police Station and the
starting the fire. Starting the fight. I thought, what would Des do? It was like being you.
Leave you, me, Reggie, babe. You don't want to be like me.
You even gave evidence after you got that note. I couldn't have done that.
I was trying to bluff them, you know.
Due to give evidence soon is one of the prosecution's witnesses, Detective Constable Danny Glaze, one of the arresting officers.
Simpson's got to go down.
I better get over there. Get Danny some moral support. And then get back to the station and start playing cops and robbers. Otherwise I'll get my backside kicked. Did you hear about Simpson yesterday? Standing up in the court. Accusing me of firebombing Sunhill.
He's got to be mad, doesn't he? I mean, he's off it.
That's why he's dangerous. Anyway, I better get off. See you later, mate.
All right.
Well, if it isn't Charlie's Angels.
Well done, sir. You've won our special prize. Riding a police car. How about that?
Do you know what this is? It's harassment. I told you, lot, I've got nothing to do with Simpson anymore. I mean, you came round here and wrecked my place. I told you then. Nothing has changed, ladies.
Except today, you fit a description.
Danny's gone in.
Yeah, you missed him.
Where were you on Monday?
I can't remember.
It was 3 days ago.
I can't remember.
This is all getting rather dull and repetitive. Should we go and do something a bit more fun? Poke pins in our eyes or something?
Why not? Another stint in the cells might just jog his memory.
What led you to believe Mr. Simpson might be a suspect?
Well, following the incident with D.S. Singh, Simpson indicated that he wanted revenge. And when we questioned him about Chief Inspector Conway's death, he told us that something bigger was going to happen.
But he didn't say anything clearer than that.
He predicted there would be violence, and he made racist comments to both myself and D.S. Singh.
And you were present when Simpson's premises were searched?
I was, yeah.
Can you describe for us what was found during this search?
We found a pair of jeans that we believed would forensically link Simpson with the Sunhill firebomb.
Were you one of the arresting officers on this occasion?
I was, yeah.
The other arresting officer, PC Taviner, claims that a confession was made to you after the arrest en route to the station. Can you tell us exactly what was said?
Members of the jury, I've just received some new information and we'll have to adjourn to discuss development with counsel.
Hey! You could have sent me down, wouldn't you? Just so you could protect your goody-goody two-shoes image.
Do you know what? Thoughts of you didn't even enter my head because you don't matter. You're a stupid little man who's only worried about saving his own skin. As a matter of fact, I was going to say I heard a confession. Yeah, not for you, but so I could make sure that evil scumbag went down. You You stay with Reg all night playing a concerned mate. Does he realise you were prepared to let him die? Don't you come near me again. Ever!
Best man, what, eh? I'm a political prisoner now, Taviner. You're nothing. Can you live with yourself now, eh? That's it.
Get away, get back, get away! If you'd just like to go over again what you think you did on Monday night when one of our officers went missing, just so we're straight.
Look, I told you I was wallpapering, all right? I was trying to smarten my place up, and as a matter of fact, I could have done without you lot coming up the next day and smashing the place up. So I finished wallpapering, and then I watched a film.
Sorry, what film did you say it was?
I didn't say. I don't remember. I don't know, some rubbish, some romantic comedy. I don't know, I fell asleep.
Go on.
Well, then I woke up, and I went and I got a curry, and I got a few tins, and I had an early night. Anything else you'd like to know?
Not really.
Good. Can I go now, please?
No.
Why not?
Because I've never had so much bull in my entire life. You're an associate of Jeff Simpson.
You can't prove that.
We have proof that yesterday at 1:05, Simpson phoned a mobile that PC Hollis later removed.
Not my mobile.
Hollis has ID'd your voice, your height, your build.
There's plenty of people look and sound like me.
My colleagues have been doing some checking while we've been chatting. They've informed me that you're a butcher by trade.
You are really clutching at straws now, aren't you?
The abattoir. A reference to dead meat in the note.
You know, I'll tell you what. You two are even better than Charlie's Angels.
Did you know that Simpson's trial has collapsed? And that right now he's trying to save his bacon, Ellen? And by all accounts, he's getting very talkative. Did you really think he was going to be worthy to bear chew?
Simpson's unpleasant little empire's crumbling around his ears. You ain't got a leg to stand on. And still you insist on spinning us boring little stories about DIY and cans of lager.
All right, I was there. I was there. But I wasn't running the show. The man you want is called Mal.
Come in. Yes.
Well, I'm not well, ma'am. I've come to ask for compassionate leave. It's all getting to me. What the trial and... But it just brought back all the bad memories and Red's gone missing.
You poor thing. You've had a rotten time of it, haven't you? Do you know how I regard you right now? Right now, PC Taviner. I regard you somewhere further down the scale than something nasty on my shoe. You betrayed your friend, put lives at risk. I don't care how frightened you were. You're a trained officer, allegedly, yet you broke away from the team. I don't know how anyone could ever trust you again. Might be better for you to transfer elsewhere. And I will be more than happy to fast-track your application.
I think I'd like to come back to Sun Elm.
Oh, would you? Well, you need to take a long, hard look at yourself, Taviner, to convince me that I want you back on my team. Go on. Go and take your compassionate leave.
Thank you, ma'am.
Oi. Wash your face.
Dead yet, have you?
No, not for a while, no.